Hi Capricorn, welcome to your weekly love reading. Let's see what's going to happen for you this week in terms of love. Knight of Swords. So there's rapid movement in your connection, rapid movement towards clarity, towards being more of your true self. This is like fighting for your freedom, being more assertive, going for what you want. Ten of Wands, releasing heavy burdens. This normally shows the person carrying the 10 wands. They can't see where they're going. They're heavy, it's a struggle, but it's a 10, so they're nearly at the destination where they can put those wands, those burdens down and have a brand new beginning. In order to release these burdens, someone here may need to battle their own inner demons, their own fears about being assertive, learning to say no, learning to honor their own needs. There's all these crystals, lights on these antlers that he's wearing here. But I have a feeling they could be a lot brighter. Someone may be dimming their light, or something has been dimming their light. Some sort of struggle, some sort of depression, some sort of karma. But it's nearly the end of that. You need to know. Yeah, the Fool. There's a brand new start, a brand new beginning, letting go of old baggage. There's a dog here, so this could be divine intervention. It could be your divine counterpart assisting the other person or assisting each other. Taking a leap of faith in terms of following the divine, following your intuition. Brand new journey. The Fool's journey moves through all the other tarot cards because it's the start of the whole deck. So there's so much more to experience. I'm hearing that some sort of karma or cycle or stagnation or limiting perception was really limiting you from moving forward in your life and experiencing major new adventures, new experiences. It was preventing someone here from really living their best life, living their best self, being at peace, but that limitation is coming to an end. What do you need to know about this connection? Nine of Swords. Yeah, so there may be some fears, there may be some worries about ending this karma, because Nine of Swords is before Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is the painful ending, but that's a 10, so again it's about a rebirth. After the 10 you've come into the Knight energy, which is you're re-energized to have rapid movement forward. You felt held back for so long. You're excited for movement in your life, to shine out your truth, to take in a deep sigh of relief kind of thing, because you've been, or your other person, or it could be both of you, have been laying on this bed of swords in your back. And that's what the Ten of Swords is as well. Some sort of betrayal, some sort of toxic energy, sharp cutting words perhaps, pain. Swords about the mind and perception. Maybe someone's been stuck in manipulation. Maybe someone's own thought patterns have been so painful, eliciting guilt, making you feel so much fear, to do with like survival, like can you survive without this karma? Are you going to be able to survive with the karma? So much fears, sleepless nights, worries, intense anxieties. Someone's been carrying this heavy burden for too long, but it's shifting to a liberation, to a new beginning. Traveling away, moving away from the difficulties. What else do you need to know? Okay, so we have the Four of Cups. You feel like, or someone feels like they're missing out on opportunities if they stay stuck in this karma. This person's bored, they're unfulfilled, they're unsatisfied, they're frustrated. They're ready to get moving in their life. They have all this knowledge, they're a very wise person. There's cobwebs here. They don't want to get caught up in those cobwebs. They felt trapped, ensnared, and they feel like they're missing out on life. So Page of Swords. This is a transition to me. This is, you are moving forward, but normally it shows him kind of looking back over his shoulder, or maybe that's how someone's been feeling. They felt stuck in some sort of karmic situation where they always have to watch their back. They always have to look over their shoulder because any moment they could feel betrayed, they could feel stabbed in the back, there could be some sort of conflict or like dangerous energy, or some sort of abuse in some cases where they have to watch their back, kind of thing. But this is about moving forward, but there's still a sense of they're in a process of fully like detaching from that karma. They are making movement, they will detach themselves. But they know it's going to be difficult to endure that sunset in order for there to be a sunrise. It's going to feel difficult to endure the darkest of nights. They have a lot of worries about that. But it's not half as bad as what they perceive in their mind that it's going to be. But there's Five of Pentacles, being left out in the cold. Or maybe they're going to leave someone out in the cold and they're going off on their own. Moving away from that, there's the lightning here, divine intervention, breaking down these limitations. It can be scary, but this is moving towards the Six of Pentacles, which is about balance, harmony. Queen of Swords, this is positive, and Queen of Wands. Queen of Swords is someone who takes no bullshit. This person, whether it's you or the other person or both, are seeing clearly now. You have a clear perspective, a realistic, a truthful perspective about this karma, and that it's time to move beyond this karma. There's the owl here, so you've received a lot of insight, a lot of wisdom from your own intuition, from the divine, through the love of this connection, because that connects you with your innate wisdom of your heart. So this is taking no bullshit. This is being assertive, This is having lots of goals and aspirations, Queen of Wands, and going for those. This is going down a new path, being who you are, being in your empowerment. She has the sunflower, so this to me is like the sun, the new dawn, the new day. This person, they felt burnt out, their light was dimmed, but Queen of Wands is like they're set aflame with passion to be free, be who they truly are. So I'm going to look at the Mermaid Tarot. What do your angels really need you to know about this connection right now? Yeah, strength. This connection, your divine counterpart has come into your life to help free you from this net, this trap, this karmic cycle. You may be assisting each other with this, but this love, your divine counterpart, is helping you know your own strength. And it's the love that you share that's the strongest power of all. It breaks through darkness, through shadow, through illusions. That's those fears that keep you stuck. But no more. Yeah, Queen of Swords again, taking no bullshit. Being assertive, being in your power. You may need to be cold as ice, you may need to be hard, honest, maybe when you have some sort of confrontation to free yourself, it's going to feel very cutting, it's going to feel like ice to someone, shocking. But you need that sword, you need that strength and assertiveness to cut through the nets, cut through the ties that bind. Nine of Pentacles, moving into freedom, independence. If it's a karmic relationship, it's moving into being single, because this talks about abundance. Someone here is very abundant, and they're coming back into that, and there's a feeling of that confidence got lost. A karmic person did not like you in your confidence. They liked you or your person when they were playing a role of kind of following, allowing the karmic person to take the lead, basically. So that meant dimming a lot of this, or of your power, kind of thing. But no longer. Seven of Pentacles, this is a rebirth. This is all about investment. This connection has helped you to take a pause, stand up, take a look around your life, and everything I'm saying, it can relate to your person as well. Taking a look around, what are you investing in, and shone a lot of light onto things you're investing in that weren't serving you. And so there's moving into independence, no longer investing in that karma. Yeah, look at the bottom of the deck, Wheel of Fortune. Maybe you sunk like the ship, but now you're going to be like steering yourself in a new direction. You're going to be in your personal empowerment, getting off the karmic wheel, brand new beginning, because the Wheel of Fortune is a 10 again. Endings of the old, beginnings of the new. So I'm going to look at the Green Witch Tarot. What do you need to know about this connection right now? What messages do the angels have for you? 7 of Swords, 8 of Pentacles. Okay, so 7 of Swords is about escape. Normally shows someone escaping a camp of soldiers. They're like a soldier, but they're escaping before the eve of battle. Okay, so this is really saying to me that someone was trying to avoid being in their power, speaking their truth. They were avoiding, because people would say a soldier running away from a battle is like cowardly. So I'm taking that meaning as, you know, I'm not trying to be judgmental of anyone or anything like that, but it's like running away from that battle, running away from that confrontation, that opportunity to be assertive. So this is someone that's unhappy at home, but they're going back. They've been someone that's been providing the karmic person with all sorts of things. Or because they didn't feel strong enough in the past to go to this person and speak the truth. Look, she's folding her arms. So this person perhaps was just pretending that everything was a-okay kind of thing. The skunk, the stink, this connection, it's like they can't stand the stench of it anymore. So that 8 of Pentacles, it's like they're working hard, they're planning how to free themselves from this. In some cases they may literally have to escape. An escape is like, often it's about sneaking away. They may have to do that in some cases, but they're working hard at that. This person's very hard working. They have a lot of abundance, a lot of knowledge. They're a light worker. They have a lot to share with the world. So they may have spent a lot of alone time, or they enjoyed being in their work or expressing their truth in their work, but when it came to being at home, it's really dark in there and it feels quite small and confining kind of thing. Maybe in some cases someone was financially dependent on the other person as well. What do you need to know? 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, this is someone that's very abundant. Again, there could be that the karmic partner was like financially dependent upon them. But to me, this is like returning to soul family. This is like a joyful card. This is a message here is like you just really deserve to be like truly happy, not just have the pretense of being happy, not things looking okay perhaps on paper, but then really emotionally unfulfilled, or just deeply unhappy, deeply anxious, afraid, maybe even. You deserve like a true family, true like soul family, true joyous family connection, relationships. So 5 of Wands. This is about battles, power struggles. battle wagon, which is the Chariot, the Holly King, which is the Hermit, and the Lovers. Okay, interestingly, the 10 of Pentacles traditionally shows the 2 dogs. They're here on the Lovers. This is loyalty. This is your best friends. You and your divine counterpart. There's this like true unconditional love where you have each other's highest good in mind. It's very liberating love rather than constraining, which karmic situations are. So 5 of Wands, power struggles. Power struggles, battles, and here's the battle wagon. You could be mirroring these difficulties, this karma, like you're going through similar sort of things perhaps, because there's 2 white horses here. You're both going down the path of your highest good. This Chariot is about movement, and this Hermit here is walking away from this house, and there's people like sad here. Well, I can't quite see, but there's definitely someone that's sad at the window, like this is a farewell, someone going down the path of their highest good, or their own path of the light, because they've been in all this like darkness. And but it's movement that's created, and change created from this divine union. The love of this divine union is such a powerful force. It's the light that guides you home, guides you to your true self and your true path. I feel this is like you, your divine counterpart, your soul family. It's like secretly creating this spell, secretly, you know, spells about creating something new, creating change. And this is the vice versa deck. So 5 of Wands and the Hermit again. So yeah, someone's being left out in the cold. I feel that's the karmic person. I'm seeing the 3 of Cups and 6 of Cups, 8 of Wands, Swords. Sorry, I know. I don't particularly like it when I see other readers just pulling them all out like that, but I do feel like these are all relevant. It's telling a story. Okay. Turning your back on the devil energy, turning your back on toxic, karmic relationships, karmic situations that kept you bound in illusions, like fear-based illusions, where you felt stuck, you felt chained, you felt responsible for someone else's well-being. Someone gave you that responsibility when it's not your responsibility to have. They have to be responsible for themselves. So turning your back on that. Okay, so to me this 3 of Cups is trusting in the divine, praying to the divine, waiting for your cup to be filled. So I feel this is like the past. You're waiting for your cup to be filled with wisdom, with light, so you could go down a new path, leave past baggage behind. There's these dogs of loyalty here as well, again. So this loyal connection I always notice like the snake is like protecting the egg here. There's a snake here that is like rebirth. Snake's about renewal, shedding old skin, shedding old way of living for the new beginning. So you're ready to receive guidance, you're ready to receive this divine intervention, and it came. 8 of Wands. Whenever I see lightning, it reminds me of the Tower. That's that divine intervention, breaking down limitations, anything in your life that you've built your life upon that's holding you back, keeping you stuck. This is rapid movement, this is rapid energy from the divine, and it's through this reunion with your soulmate. Okay, so 6 of Cups. Someone offered their heart here. Normally it shows the divine masculine or the boy offering a cup of flowers to the girl. Someone gave their heart. Someone received the other person's heart and gave their heart back equally. But yeah, karmic person disapproving. Karmic person would rather someone stay in that building, stay in that tower. And this reminds me of the 2 of Wands, where someone's looking over the balcony, but one of the wands is bolted to the wall, so they're feeling stuck in like the tower, but they're wanting liberation, they're wanting a new beginning, they're wanting to be free. So through this connection, it's that divine intervention for freedom, a rebirth, shedding of the old. But yeah, it's like leaving someone out in the cold. I'm seeing this as the person that's going to be left out in the cold. The karmic person has a lot of wounds. If they're financially dependent, it's going to be a bit of a struggle for them. And this is like you, or this is your divine counterpart. Whoever this is resonating for, could be both of you in individual situations. It's like you're in the abundance, there's the light here, and when you leave the person out in the cold, it's going to make you feel really, really bad. But you have to, because it was this. You can't stay stuck in that. Well, you could do, but it's not going to be easy at all. Heartbreak. But look, behind this heartbreak, this flower's like fallen apart, it's died. But there's a new flower, there's a strong flower behind that. So after something falls away, there's like a new start. And then we have 5 of Cups. Letting the cups fall that aren't serving. Him wearing this is like, reminds me of the Grim Reaper death card, ending of the old to take up the 2 of Cups. Which is happy, balanced relationships. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye.